2026 is the year that I'm manifesting paying off all my debt with the money that I make off TikTok Shop, and that's no small feat because last time I checked, I had $180,000 worth of debt, and none of it is school loans. A lot of it is small business loans for a business that got shut down in 2024, but the loans are in my name, so I still have to pay them. But even if they weren't in my name, I kind of feel obligated to pay money that I've borrowed. Like, that's just like the right thing to do. Now, I am a 1% TikTok Shop affiliate. That means I did pretty good last year, but I'm like the bottom 1%, not the top 1%. I think I made a little over $100,000. Don't get me wrong, that is a lot of money, but I have 5 kids and the debt payments that we have are insane. So even with that much, we did not have a whole lot left over after paying all of our bills. And then my husband's car broke down. I had an IRS bill come due randomly from COVID times. Like all these super expensive things that I had to pay for, which I could because I made a decent amount of money, but I didn't make very much progress on my debt. So here are the 3 steps that I'm going to start with to get myself on this debt payoff journey. First, I'm going to figure out how much debt I owe again, because last time I did the numbers, it was last year. I just like ignoring it, pretending it doesn't exist. I'm not even making payments on all of it. Like, that's how bad it is. Oh my gosh, but the anxiety that gives me. It's hard to do, but I'm going to do it. The next thing I'm going to figure out is how to get myself to start working before noon. It is 10:18. I haven't made any videos. I've just kind of been lazy all morning. And I would like to use the excuse that it's midway between Christmas and New Year's and my kids are still out of school, but who am I kidding? I rarely work before noon, and I usually stop working around 6. Just imagine the amount of money I could make if I could actually film content in the morning. I just have the hardest time getting myself moving in the morning. And I'm honestly wondering if it's like hormonal. So I'm gonna go make an appointment with someone to look at my hormone levels, because I think that maybe my cortisol doesn't kick in until late afternoon. I've heard that can be a thing with women who are my age. So I gotta figure that out. And lastly, I gotta sit down and do a budget, which I really don't wanna do because I have a variable income, and there's something about a variable income that makes my brain, it does not work with a budget. It just, I'm like, well, I don't know how much money I'm gonna make, so I can't like assign it to anything, and it's just, I'm gonna figure out how to do it this year, especially because I'm making enough money to pay my bills consistently. So I should be able to say, this is how much money I should spend and stick to that, because I used to be great at it. When I had a budget, when I had money that was just every single month or week the same amount, I was great at budgeting. I should be able to do that and then save money and pay off debt with the other money. So that is the last thing I'm going to do. And if this is the kind of journey you're interested in following, maybe we should be friends.